Hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome back to Foundry. I've done some cleaning up between episodes, made the belts look a little neater, moved some things around. So yeah, it looks a little bit better. I also made a little bit of a mistake. In the previous episode I said that the platforms don't go anywhere. I forgot completely about Science Pack Tier 2s. So there you go. I have Science Pack 1s going over on this side. So I've got the machinery parts and the rods going into this machine, and I'll put another one of these up here. Why do I keep doing that? Anyway, so everything's fine. Kind of added the platforms or the building blocks onto the bus for a quick shimmy through here, and I've got the conveyors which will continue down in this direction to make the ramps and the conveyor Mark 2s and all of that stuff. So we'll get to that, but in today's episode, the focus is going to be on something completely new, and that is concrete. So let's get stuck in. Before we start on the concrete, I did make a little steel setup. So I've brought the xenoferrite and the ignium down into this machine to make the blend, the ore blend that then pops over here, goes into these smelters to make the steel. So we got steel, which means that basically everything from downstairs except the explosive setup is now upstairs, and I can start removing stuff from downstairs. I have already, but I did some research, and I researched this ore scanner mineral rock, and I researched pumps, and where's the other stuff? And I researched glass, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that I did, and there's still more stuff that I want to do. Right now, we are almost done with researching windows, but the next thing I want to do is tanks. I'm not so sure about this ore refinement or what it does, but it looks like we may have to put a crusher in between our mines and our smelters to get those done, and then I don't know. We'll see when we get there. Research complete. Let's see. What is the next one I want to do? Tanks. Yep, let's do that. 25 and 25. I'm still using the science packs downstairs. I'm trying to get rid of them before I plug those ones in, so those will have a big stock soon. But in order to get science pack 3s, which is over here, we need concrete. And we need a fair bit of concrete. And of course we need pipes, which we also aren't making yet, but we'll get there. But concrete, yes. So I've decided that this, because it seems to be a different process, will not be on the bus line. I'm going to make the concrete a separate facility. But let's go to our ore scanner. We'll scan, and right there is mineral rock. I did find that, and I went and threw a couple of charges in there, and I have exposed it. So there's our mineral rock, and it's pretty deep. So I'm going to have to figure out how to do a bit of deep mining, maybe open things up a little bit more. I don't know. I'm going to need to get down there. I did research ladders, so maybe that'll help. Yeah, I'm going to have to open up quite a wide area, but ladders. I didn't put them on my hotbars anyway because I don't think I've made any. So yeah, we just need the xenoferrite plates. I don't know how these work. Can we put them in here without a platform? I do not know, but we're going to give it a try. So take those and put them over here. Number 9. I think I've got the back end of it over here, sort of. I see. That's pretty nice. Are they easy to climb down? We're about to find out. Oh, they are. Oh, very cool. All right. So I could just take some platforms. I want to go maybe a couple above this. So I'll leave a space and then do a platform over here if I had enough platforms. And I don't even have miners in my hotbar anymore. Okay, so what I want to do for a start is I just want to get some miners. I'm thinking maybe 3 or 4. I'll just put them down here. And then I'm going to have to figure out how to get the belts up. Probably just the same way I got them up to the other level. And then once we have access to that, figure out what else needs to be done. Right. And I have no fall damage in this, fortunately. I didn't even put the ladder in the correct place. Okay, so rotate and then pull it up. All right, cool. But I suppose I still need to leave space for the drones to to go down. But that should be okay. I don't know, but I'm going to take a chance and say yes, it is. All right, so I'm going to put some miners in here. Oh, I don't know. We'll start. I'll just put 4 in. Fine. Ah, yes. Don't fall down. And put some outputs. And I may need to do some blowing up. Let's do it on this side. Okay. Oh. Okay, you can destroy machines. Oh, that's unfortunate. They need your mining tool to destroy things. All right, well, we'll rebuild. I'm going to take my belt and I'm going to run it this way. And then I'm going to start going up. I'm going to have to rebuild my ladder by the looks of things. Although I could probably hop out. Oh, no, I can't. Then I can just lay a little foundation over here where we come out. Because I might need to do some pre-processing. I am not entirely sure. I'm also going to need to get power down there. And I don't think that I am going to be running a power pole down there and putting a transformer in. So, platforms. There we go. And we'll just need to link that up to there. Good. It's pretty dark underneath and it's also nighttime again. And we are mining with our 2 miners because I don't have 4 like I should do. All right, let's get the ladder back in. Good, that'll work. And maybe just a little platform to get me across to the other side. There. And the last 2 miners. And the inserters. And probably a light down here because it's going to be really dark. So we'll stick 1 there. Awesome. Okay, we have a whole bunch of new machines, so let's go and have a look at them. All right, so under concrete production, we have a casting machine. That concrete, you make concrete out of it. We need to make gravel and cement, and we need to get water. Ooh, well, now that's interesting. The gravel's no problem. We just basically get crushers. There's 1 every 12 seconds. That's pretty slow. So I'm going to have to get quite a few crushers for the gravel and cement. Casting machine does 1 every 15 seconds from 2 cements. Okay, well, the numbers don't balance nicely, but we'll work with what we've got. Okay, I don't expect the concrete facility to be very big, but I do want to make it expandable. So I'm going to clear this area out. I'm going to expand this platform, and then I'm going to see how I'm going to lay things out. Probably do the gravel in the middle, because the cement needs the xenoferrite, so I'm going to put that closer to the existing factory. The concrete comes out on the other side. I'm going to have to get myself some pipes. I have researched pumps. That's these, and I'm sure that they are going to be needed to get water up here. I'm not actively researching, and that must mean I've finished tanks. So I can bring a tank up here, maybe for water storage. Not sure how it works, but I'm going to build one of those. Yeah, let me get all of this together, and then we'll continue. Okay, we are ready. And as you can see, I have the storages in. I have the crushers in. I actually originally put smelters in here by mistake. Fortunately, crushers are the same size as smelters. All I have to do now is configure them. So this one will be gravel. And that'll start putting gravel out. Obviously, this is going to have to be an output. This intake thing, that's one thing that would be nice if they changed it. It should be input. But anyway, this is also going to be an output. And this one is, so yes, I do need to do something here. All right, those are up and running. This needs to be configured to make cement. Right, so gravel and cement are pretty useless on their own. And I don't need a lot of this on hand, I don't think so. I'm going to shut that down to 1 stack. I'll do the same on this side. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to, if I'm going to need to use a lot of this by hand. But there we go. Okay, so we've got the cement and the gravel going. And I've got belts taking it upstairs. Now, there's one more resource that we need. Look at that. It's a thing of beauty. Anyway, one more thing. And catwalk stairs are better than the normal stairs, I feel. And when you're doing Actually, I should probably show you catwalks. So let's delete that and that. We'll delete those two. Now, catwalks are built. Did I take them out? I think I did. No. Right. So catwalks are built like pretty much everything else. Hold down the right mouse button. We're going to put that in there and that in there, and that closes that up. But now it puts railings in. So you need to right click and get one of these ledges and put those in, and that gives you the entry walkway. So pretty cool. Right. And then we come up here. And this is a very large tank collecting water. A lot of water. The water with the cement and the gravel go into this very large casting machine, which I suppose I'm going to need to sort out. But let's see where the water's coming from. So I put a pipe in. And the pipe feeds up underneath from here. We jump off here. It runs all the way down here, and it is very unsupported currently, but I will fix that up and make it look decent. Comes all the way down here and down to a little puddle that I've decided to extract water from. Right there. And this is a pump. Now, I don't know if I needed the pump, but I put it in anyway because I wanted to see how it works. But basically, you can... when you put the intake in, just be careful that you have it in the right direction. I didn't. So I wasn't getting water. I had no idea why. One of the reasons I put the pump in. But the pumps can go in any direction. You can turn it. Can you? And if you hold down right, you can choose whether it's a high voltage pump or a low voltage pump. So I've got the set as low voltage. I've just connected the platform over here. And then the pipe's pretty much the same. You choose a pipe. You choose what type of layout you want for the pipe. And then you just put it in. And you can use the R to rotate, the T to rotate, and the H to rotate around that axis. So H around Z, T around X, and R around the Y axis. Very easy. But anyway, pretty much unsupported. It just hangs there. That's fine. But anyway, that's how we're getting our water through. All right, as usual, I've set these things up so that I can add more machines on. So this can stretch out in that direction. And if we go upstairs, I'm still not entirely sure about this one. The water intake is on this side. So what I could do here is choose a pipe, select the four-way, and rotate it like... Oh, that's like a six-way. Oh yeah, okay, there's a four-way. All right, put it in like that, and then bring a pipe through from here in a straight line. Actually, I'm going to bring it backwards so I get the height right. And we'll bring it into there, bend it, rotate, straight line again, bring that over to, I think, wait, that's going to have to bend up. Yeah, that should be fine, I think. Put that in there, put that in, grab this, put that in there, straight pipe, and straight up into there. Right, water is flowing. Good. The indicator is very cool. All right, so now that means, you know, I could have actually put this as a three-way. It doesn't matter because I think there's a three-way. There is a three-way. Maybe I should change it. We're changing it. And there we go. So now we can just extend pipes out in this direction and add machines on going in that direction. I snap an extra belt on over here. Grab the long one, put it in over here. Grab the short one, put it in over there. Yeah, I see the error of my ways here, but that's going to be okay. Because now I can just bring the belts through this way and have a storage somewhere over here. So I'm thinking maybe... Let's see, is there anything I can line it up with? Not really. We'll just put it over there. Delete that and that. Geez, suddenly night again. Look at that. And I'm out of splitters. We've got splitters again. That in there. Extra belt on here. One of these. And well, this can then go somewhere. Haven't figured out where, but it does line up through this. So I could bring it around and zip it through somewhere or over somewhere. So all good. In the meantime, we'll just be making stuff. Anyway, so what do we got? Are we working? we are not working. Why are we not working? Input unset. Okay, inventory size. Gosh, I need to figure out why this is doing what it is doing. The water's not coming through for some reason. I swear that's at input. Was I wrong? I don't know, maybe it doesn't like the tea. No, I had it. Okay, so that is definitely an input. Let's try it without the tea. And this machine, this is powered. It's definitely getting water. This is not. Yeah, input. Why is it showing on this side, not on this side? Oh, that's strange, isn't it? All right, well, let's bring a pipe around this way. Put that in over there. That in there. Now does it work? Yes, now it's working. Well, that's odd. Is that for, like, maybe a different liquid? I have no idea. Anyway, get rid of these. That means that we just need to put the output in, just like that. And are we going to get anything out? Not until I make this an output. Yeah. There you go. We have concrete. Oh yeah. Excellent. I don't know how much concrete I'm going to need, so I'll reduce that. Also not sure how much it stacks, so put it there for now. Alright, so the machine holds 60 water, 12 gravel, and 6 cement. And it's putting out 16 per minute. Alright, good. So, that means we've got to do something else. Let's pop down the line, because this could become a little complicated. First thing, I do want to get science pack. And in order to get science pack, I need to have... That's the only one that's missing is ore refinement. So that's the one I will research. But while we're looking at things, let's look at the science pack 3. You're going to need concrete, pipes, and advanced machinery parts. So I need to make advanced machinery parts and pipes. Pipes just need steel. That's no problem. I'm bringing it through. Advanced machinery parts need machinery parts and steel beams. Good. Bringing that through. Already got the concrete. And that I can bring in somewhere, but I think... Alright, so where are my machinery parts? Right here. And steel's also going to be... Oh, it's right here. It makes sense to do it on this side, eh? I really didn't want to separate my conveyors and things so much, but it doesn't look like I'm going to have a choice. Maybe just for fun. I don't think this... Yeah, I don't think the building blocks need to go any further than they are. So I can bring this belt through somewhere over here. Does look slightly neater. Okay, let me think about this. Alright, I think pipes are happening first, and they're happening on this side. So I just need to bring some steel across, which will not be a problem at all. I could narrow this gap a bit, but I'm kind of keeping things lined up. Okay, so steel will need to come in there. This will be going down. Pipes will come out here. Grab a splitter there. That there. This can then continue. Pipes will go out onto the line. Put one of those in there. One of those in there. One of those in there. Set this one as an output. And this will configure as pipe. Good. That's pipes almost set up. Input and output. Yeah, the only problem is we don't have conveyor lifts. So we've got quite large spaces that are taken up by these ramps. I think later on, let's go and have a look quickly. I think I did see something about conveyor lifts. Those are freight elevators. I wonder if that is it. Freight elevator? I actually don't know if that's it. I'm not sure if there are conveyor lifts. If they are, they should have been in by now, surely. Anyway, we'll work with what we've got. And daytime. Right, I'm going to have to do a little bit of wraparound. So we'll delete those two. Stick in a splitter. Get a ramp going up. We'll bring that across. Double it back. Oh, I missed it by 1. I am going to wrap this one. There we go. First pipes. Done. Good. Okay, now those are going to have to come onto the line somewhere, although it could be one of the inputs. Next one. I'm going to bring this through this way. Bring the steel through that way. This will require 2 inputs. 1 and 2. I am going to ramp them because there's another belt coming through over here, which I will do something with at some point. I may raise that belt to get it through to the rest of the conveyors and the conveyor stuff that we need. Okay, so the first one has to be the steel. Yeah, so that's enough for the ramp, and then 2 more for the splitter, and then that splitter, which is in the right place. Actually, this is not in the right place. Yeah, it's fine. I'll ramp that belt over the top of these, and we'll find a path for it. But in the meantime, ramp, and that needs to go up, and then this will ramp, and then I'll just belt these in, just like that. Should have the recipe right. Nope. Change that recipe to advanced machinery parts right there. Good. Got the right stuff. And then I'll do the outputs. As you can see, we are expanding pretty far now. And I'm hoping that with our endeavors on concrete, we're able to actually start production of tier 3 science packs very soon. I will switch this over to output. There's the advanced parts. Awesome. And I keep doing this for some reason. Don't know. Alright, now these are very slow. Very slow. That's fine. My highway's still good. I don't think I'm going to be needing these coils, the wire coils anymore. I cannot find any recipes that require it further down the line. So that will be a lane that will become available, which means that I can bring in somewhere through here and probably over the top, or maybe underneath. Oh, that'll be nice. Yes. Let's open something up. Yeah, that'll look much better if it's underneath. So I can put a couple of floor pieces here. Now it's going to need quite a wide area. If I am right, because these ramps there, yeah, that should clear it. That's good. I'll bring this through over here, and look at that. I'm out of conveyors. I do believe I still have some downstairs though. I do still have some. And how are we doing with our sciencey stuff over here? Still got 226 of the 2s and 55 of the 1s. So yeah, soon, and I'm not actually, I'm doing all refinement. That's good. Soon I need to start plugging in the other ones. Right, let's see. Where does that ramp come down? Right, it's way over there. So, let's do that. And then we'll take out some of these. That there, and yeah, you have to take 4 blocks out to be able to ramp down. And if it really bothers you, I mean, you're not going to fall through, so that's fine. But you can put a hand railing around it. Like I did somewhere. And I can't remember where. Yeah, over here. Looks quite neat. Or you could change these out to catwalks. Whatever suits you. So I'm going to head downstairs. And we're going to connect some conveyors up. Bring that to there. Turn it. And there we go. Nice and neat. Now, at some point we should, unless I put something in incorrectly, which is possible. Ah, of course. Need to just swing these around. They are supposed to be going down. There you go. And I have 279. Yeah, I've got 280 in here. What are the stack sizes? 200. All right, it's going to be a slow thing, and we'll expand it and scale things up as we go. But right now, we should have some concrete approaching this area, which means that I can do some stuff. And I am not sure exactly where I'm going to do it, because I don't want to send these backwards. Right, I think I've decided what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave a space here for something to be made. And then I'll bring our 3 components through this side. And I'm going to make, well, once I've researched it, because I haven't even got there yet, this is where we will do the science packs, tier 3. Yeah, let's see, what else can I make in here? I feel like I'm going to use the walkways quite a bit. And I have plates coming down this way, so let me use them. Now, I have no idea if those go into any production line, so this might be an end of line good. This is an not that one. This is an end of line good, and I haven't quite decided how I'm going to deal with these yet. It's possible that I could drop them through the floor, because I'm thinking my science area is going to be downstairs. And then I can just bring all the belts where I want them to be brought to. Take those down. Oh, that's the red ones. Tier 2s. Take those down. I do have a few saved up top. And then this one way over here. Now this is the slightly tricky one. With 3 inputs and 1 output. What I may do with these outputs is initiate my plan. Now I think this may be my 3rd input. Put that in like that. A belt in over here. Maybe just do it like that. There we go. This belt's been giving me a little bit of trouble. There we go. That's how it goes in. Okay, so there 3 will go in. And yeah, this is definitely not going to work. It's not expandable. It's an interesting dilemma. This is going to be my output, without a doubt. So another input over here. I mean, it can be done, and this is fine because this one's actually going straight underground. Make that into an output. It's dark. I have no lights down here. And I have no lights on me. I can make 1. Alright, well, I'm running out of all sorts of stuff right now. So, yeah, 1 o'clock in the morning, I will surely be able to get a few things ready before sunrise. Ah, good. That is the research done. So we'll set up this one. Science pack. Need 75 of each. I know I'm lacking downstairs. That's okay. Lacking downstairs. That's definitely not what I meant. Okay, so this is going to have to be the advanced machinery parts. I'll just fill out the belts. Okay, hold the enter. Oh, I'm going to delete this. Yep, there we go. So, as soon as we have finished researching Science Pack 3s, I might need to just take a few of the Science Pack. Yeah, I'll have to take a few of these downstairs. Not sure if that will be enough. You know what, I'll just take a stack down. I definitely have enough red ones. Blue ones, definitely not. Alright. So we will shove all of those in there. 151 and 186, good. So this will carry on researching until Science Pack 3 is done. And that will allow me to very quickly connect up what we need for the Science Pack 3. These machinery parts are being built extremely slowly. And I think it's because I grabbed some of them. So it's probably refilling. Okay, so this is something I can show you. You can toggle which side is your priority input and which side is your priority output. In this case, I want my priority output to be that side. So everything is going there. When that belt fills, then it goes into storage. Right now I have a lot of stuff in storage, so I don't really need to worry, but this will make sure that the priority is on the production line. Ooh, how many? Let's just, that should be more than enough. Don't see myself doing that much. Alright, so while I'm getting, well, I've got all of this ready. So let's go and sort out a science area downstairs. So there are the 1s, there are the 2s, and there are the 3s. Kind of makes sense to have the line down this way. And we'll just stretch it out a little bit. That should be plenty. Maybe I'll make these coils a little tighter on this little elevator of ours here. So, which way? Bring it down this way. And I'm just going to wind these down. If the devs are listening, conveyor lifts would be absolutely brilliant. But this one I'm going to bring across to join the other 2, so that I can feed everything kind of from that side, because this is where the research labs will be. So we'll bring this one across to here. And then I just have to figure out how I'm going to set my research labs. We are 90% towards Science Pack 3. So, see, do I even have any research labs on me? I don't think I do. Nope, and I need some plates if I'm going to build some. I have built 1. And I'm going to put that 1, replace the tank, because I don't think I'm going to be putting too many tanks down. Let's see. I think this little area out here, this will be my little base. I think I'll start some building in the next episode, maybe. Okay, so let's put that in there, rotate it. Can Okay, ultimately there are going to be 5 inputs into this, so I'm going to have to play it a little carefully. Put that over there. Alright, Science Pack 3 has been unlocked. Let's go start making some of those. That would be right here, and Science Pack 3. There we go. So soon we will have our first Science Pack 3 come out of there. Come on. Boy, it takes a long time. Alright, what have I missed? I've got everything going in. Oh, it's just really slow. Science Pack 3. Oh, it takes 60 seconds for one. Yeah, somebody did ask about the benefits of the Assembler 1, the Assembler 2, and all that. I'm going to have to check that out, because I haven't looked. But I do want to have some kind of an automated system for those. At least keep a stack of them around, so that I don't have to constantly make stuff out of my own inventory. Science Pack 2, that only took 30 seconds. And Science Pack 1, that also takes 30 seconds. So as quickly as possible, I'm going to need to double up on this Science Pack 3 production. And hope everything else can keep up. Because we've just about created our first Science Pack 3. There we go. Good. So that one will go downstairs, and then we are going to organize our sciencey area. And I'm really not sure why it's so light around here. The lights from upstairs shining through? Could be. Right, this is end of the line stuff over here. So we'll put one over there, and I'm going to need to make myself another one of those. Doesn't hurt to have a few. Long one there, and a long one there. That accommodates 4. Now, unless there's one with a longer reach, could be having a little trouble. Get a 5th one in. Possible. Possible. Ramps, splitters, all that jazz. We can do it. But for now, I'll take that, put it over there, and put that in over there. That's 2s. This one can go straight in there. Put that there, rotate that, and this one can go straight in over here. And that should start giving us a little bit more stuff. Now we are going to be able to stock up on Science Pack 3s, because we're not going to be using them for a little while still. There are quite a few things that only require 1 and 2. So this is where basic olumite processing, that's where it starts, and that we'll need 50 Science Pack 3s by that point. But I'm just going to go through these one by one. I want to try that one. Let's do that one. But we'll get all of these done, and I'll probably do a few between episodes until we get to the olumite, because that might be a completely new thing. Well, it obviously is. Oh, there's the 3rd lane loader. Look at that. Alright, so we do have a 3rd lane loader. Which means that somewhere along here I've messed up. Never mind. So that means pretty much all of this is going to be able to get ripped down. It'll give me a nice stock of assemblers and smelters and stuff. And because we are really good this way, I'm going to put up a light. I actually think that research server puts out its own light. It certainly looks that way. But cool. So yeah, eventually we can have a row of research servers, because we're going to upscale dramatically. But I think I'm going to probably need more power at some point. Let's see, what is our grid saying? No, we're still good on this grid. This one's doing fine now, because now each transformer can handle 5 megawatts. I don't know if you can put 2 transformers on a platform to do 10 megawatts. I'm not sure. Someone else mentioned that in the comments. I have absolutely no idea. We'll have to test that when we get there. But there you have it, folks. We have completed the concrete factory, less any expansions that are going to be coming. We have collected water. We have a water tank that is staying full, which is great. We're making concrete. Concrete is going into the system. And along with pipes, advanced machinery parts, and a bit of concrete, we are now producing Science Pack 3s. So all in all, a good episode. So if you've liked this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me comments, let me know if there's anything you can see that I've missed. Like I said, it's my first playthrough, so I'm still learning the recipes. The layout's not ideal. I'd probably, if I'd known what was to come, maybe had the belts set up a little differently. But I mean, a little bit of spaghetti and we're getting there. Doesn't look completely terrible. But I do feel like we're going to be running out of xenoferrite fairly soon, so we might be visiting a faraway place. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, cheers!